What's up YouTube? I just wanted to do a real quick video and show you guys exactly what's involved in making the new stir fry dish that we've started to thoroughly enjoy. I don't really have a good name for this yet. I'm going to come up with that after the fact, but essentially we're going to call it Stubbs Sweet Heat Beer Can Chicken Stir Fry for now, which is definitely a mouthful. And the only reason I'm using that is you can see a couple of the ingredients. Stubbs Sweet Heat Barbecue Sauce. And we've also got some of this Weber beer can chicken. Both of these you can just grab at your local grocery store, as well as some yum yum sauce, which you can't make stir fry without this. This is absolutely delicious. So as far as what we've got, I've got one of these containers with chicken strips, and I actually have another larger container still in the fridge to make up all the chicken that we're gonna dice into this. I just wanted to pull this little one out so we didn't run out of counter space to show you exactly what's in here. I've also taken an asparagus, basically a whole chunk of asparagus that you would get from the grocery store, wrapped in the bundle. I marinated it first in olive oil and just sprinkled some salt on it, mixed all that together, and then I just diced it up into little bite-sized chunks. Then we also have 5 eggs just cracked in this bowl. And I also want to do a real quick shout out to these Surefire starters. These things are absolutely phenomenal at getting your grill started. This is the only kind I use. I've never veered off of these. And ironically enough, I absolutely love Fogo charcoal, which I'm also going to put a link in the description, because that's the only charcoal that I'll use on the egg. And they even make a starter that I've given a shot, but nothing compares to these Surefires. I've never had one of these go out. They're always more than enough to get the egg started with just that single little puck. That's all you need right there. And that stays burning long enough to get the egg going nice and hot. And then rounding out the actual meal, we've just got some regular Uncle Ben's garden vegetable rice. So basically the process is real simple, just to walk you through, and you can see the skillet there in the background. The first thing I do is I get the egg going at 400 degrees, let it settle, and I definitely put some wood chunks in there to add some smoky flavor to the chicken. Normally I prefer oak. I absolutely love the smell of that oak wood as it's burning. So once all that has been stabilized, I'll put the chicken on first, just like you would normally cook chicken. You lay it on there, turn it a couple times, make sure it's done through and through. Then you pull this off the grill and you slice it again into bite-sized chunks, just like you see the asparagus. And while you've pulled that chicken off the grill, that's a perfect time to replace it with the cast iron skillet, so the skillet can be warming up. So you do that swap, you put the skillet on, pull the chicken off, bring the chicken in, slice it up into small pieces, and just let it, just set it aside for temporary purposes. And what you want to do is, once you actually get the skillet warmed up, which will probably take about 5 good minutes, maybe a little longer, you take a little sliver of butter, and normally I'm talking about cutting just a small piece of stick butter. You put in the skillet, kind of spread it around so you get a nice smooth surface in your skillet. And what I will do is take the asparagus and put on half of this skillet. So basically I'll put the asparagus all on this side and just draw like a artificial line there in the middle and try to keep it separated. And I'll put my eggs on this side and let those scramble. Just turning them, flipping them. You know how to scramble eggs. If I need to show you a video on that, we're probably on the wrong channel. But scramble your eggs on one side and then just kind of mix the asparagus on the other side and try to keep them separate until the eggs have scrambled all the way. And then once the eggs have scrambled, you can mix all that together. So you mix the scrambled eggs along with the asparagus all in the skillet. And meanwhile, when you're scrambling your eggs, go ahead and come inside and put the 2 bags of rice. We always do these one at a time. They're only 90 seconds. So cook the rice in the microwave. It's just easier to do that. And once the rice is done, then you're gonna bring the rice and the chicken that you sliced back out to the skillet. So at this point, you're gonna have the skillet on the grill with scrambled eggs and asparagus already mixed together. And then you're gonna mix in the rice and the chicken and literally just stir that up and let it smoke on the grill for about 5 minutes. And when that's done, all you've gotta do is pull that off and set it inside, put it in a bowl and add some of that yum yum sauce and maybe some pepper. And that will be one of the best stir fries you've ever eaten, guaranteed. Now the only other variant to this that I'll mention, if you like a little bit more vegetables in your stir fry, just grab a pack or 2 of those frozen vegetables from the frozen section at the grocery store. And when you put the asparagus in the skillet, just also mix in some frozen veggies. and that'll add a little bit extra color, a little bit more vegetables to the overall mix. But we've done it this way in the past with just asparagus and the few vegetables. I mean, you do get a few in the garden vegetable rice, but really that's all we've done, and it's turned out so great. We're not gonna try to change the recipe at this point. So give it a shot. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and if you have any questions, be sure to hit me up. Happy to help out. Thanks so much for watching the video, and stay tuned for more great videos of different content, different recipes, different how-to tutorials. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you'll get alerted when I post new content. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy your day.